Brisbane. The outcome is that India won the toss and they've elected to field. We have joining me, and here come the teams. So let's take a look at the team. Australia are about to start their innings. India are about to start their first innings. India are about to start their second innings. That gets away.
He was unfortunate that it didn't go to hand.
That's the first boundary of the innings for India. Chopra facing. And 6. McGrath won't like that at all.
That's the way to do it. Get to the pitch of the ball and hit straight through the line. 6 runs.
Out! Caught it slip. Safely taken. He rarely drops a thing in the slips.
We're looking for that early wicket and they weren't disappointed.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. Chopra absolutely smashed that for 6.
Well, you can't set fields for shots like that. That's brilliant.
McGrath to bowl to Chopra. McGrath to Chopra. Edged through the slips.
He'll be looking long and hard at the captain after that. If only a fielder had been there.
And the end of the over.
Australia need to keep it tighter than that.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off Gillespie. That's the first boundary for Sehwag.
Excellent batting. Got himself to the pitch and struck it hard for 6.
That's a fantastic strike. Sehwag moves into double figures with those runs.
The bowler can't believe it, but it is out of the ground. 6 runs.
He's got hold of that one, out of the ground. Sehwag danced down the track and whacked it for 6.
The bowler won't like that one little bit.
He's gone. Caught by a great slip catch. He watched it all the way into his hands.
For those of you watching at home, that's a good example of how to take a catch.
Gillespie gets his first wicket. We can have a look at that again. Sehwag makes his way back to the dressing room. That's in the stands. 6 runs. I hope the umpire has a spare ball with him.
He's always looking for that shot. It's a really strong point for him.
That's over the infield and racing away for 4. Super shot by Travid.
He should be looking to bowl a tighter line at this stage.
And the end of the over.
The bowler didn't keep it tight enough there. I'd be surprised if he stays in the attack.
McGrath at the start of his run-up. McGrath continues. That's cleared the boundary. 6 runs. The 50 is up for India.
Well, he used his feet brilliantly there and lifted it high over the boundary.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. They'll be looking for that ball for days.
That's the way to do it. Get to the pitch of the ball and hit straight through the line. 6 runs.
McGrath continues. That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. He smashed that right out of the ground.
What an effortless shot. Brilliant.
Well, it seems to have started raining and umbrellas are going up around the ground. McGrath continues. That's a big hit. It's 6.
Excellent batting. Got himself to the pitch and struck it hard for 6.
20 runs came from that over.
There's plenty of time left for them to get the run, so they don't need to take any risks.
Shot. That is beautifully played. Picked up very early by Dravid.
Well, he's only been out there for a few minutes and he timed that perfectly.
Gillespie to Dravid. That's a huge 6. Dravid has moved into the 20s and is starting to look far more relaxed.
His straight driving is perfect at times.
He's really given that a whack. 6 runs.
The bowler doesn't look too happy about it. There might be a little bit more in the next one.
That's gone way into the stands. 6 runs.
He really is very good straight down the ground.
Dravid waiting at the striker's end. Dravid facing. He's got that one over the infield and away for 4. Gillespie is not impressed.
What a clever piece of batting. He picked a safe area and just lifted it over the infield.
Gillespie was expensive in that over.
That was an expensive over for Australia.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. India have taken their total on to 104.
That's a demoralising sight for any bowler, seeing the ball sail over the fence.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. India move on to 110.
Well, he used his feet brilliantly there and lifted it high over the boundary.
There it goes, right out of the ground. India move on to 116.
Well, he used his feet brilliantly there and lifted it high over the boundary.
Oh, that's gone a long way. India have taken their total on to 122.
It doesn't really matter if it goes in the air if you hit it that far.
McGrath to bowl to Chopra. That's cleared the rope. 6 runs. India move on to 128.
Another one of those, and this bowler could be out of the attack.
McGrath to bowl to Chopra. And the end of the over.
India have a lot of time to play with, so they don't need to take any risks. They should get themselves in before they start playing extravagant shots.
He smashed that one right out of the ground. India have taken their total on to 134.
He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run scorer for him.
Hit straight at Ponting. Gillespie continues. Gillespie to Dravid. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Gillespie. India have taken their total on to 140.
That's the way to do it. Get to the pitch of the ball and hit straight through the line. 6 runs.
He goes over the top. India move on to 144.
The straight drive is his favourite shot, and it shows.
Dravid waiting at the striker's end. He's got hold of that one out of the ground. India move on to 150.
He really is very good straight down the ground.
22 runs came from that over for India. That's a fantastic strike. He must be starting to think of 3 figures now.
The fielder just watched it. Going, going, going.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. India have taken their total on to 162.
Excellent batting. Got himself to the pitch and struck it hard for 6.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. India move on to 168.
Great strike. It looked like 6 the moment he struck it.
Chopra facing. Six. India have taken their total on to 174.
Excellent batting. Got himself to the pitch and struck it hard for 6.
McGrath continues. That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. India have taken their total on to 180.
Well, you can't set fields for shots like that. That's brilliant.
30 runs were picked up from that over by Chopra.
Too many runs came from that over for the captain's liking.
That's cleared the boundary. 6 runs. India move on to 186.
Well, he used his feet brilliantly there and lifted it high over the boundary.
That's in the stands. 6 runs. India move on to 192.
He absolutely loves to play that shot. It's a big run scorer for him.
Gillespie continues. India have taken their total on to 196.
That's poor wicket keeping. 4 byes, a real gift to the batting team.
Dravid facing. And 6. India move on to 202.
He's always looking for that shot. It's a really strong point for him.
Go!
16 runs came from that over.
Australia need to keep it tighter than that.
India have taken their total on to 206.
The bowlers really need to keep it tight at this stage of the match.
India have taken their total on to 210.
4 byes. That'll go down as a mistake by the keeper.
McGrath to Chopra. That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. India move on to 216.
That's the way to do it. Get to the pitch of the ball and hit straight through the line. 6 runs.
That's out of the ground. India move on to 222.
The bowler won't like that one little bit.
McGrath to bowl to Chopra. That's a big hit. It's 6. India have taken their total on to 228.
That was a super shot. I really didn't think it was too bad a ball.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. India have taken their total on to 234.
Excellent batting. Got himself to the pitch and struck it hard for 6.
Well, that was a disappointing over from McGrath. Oh, that's close. The umpire says not out. In my opinion, it wasn't out, but it was very close.
Yes, Richie, excellent bowling, but that's probably done just too much. That was a tough decision for the umpire.
It's pierced the leg side field. India move on to 235. Martin is after that one. India move on to 236. India have taken their total on to 240.
He really needs to concentrate on line and length right now to keep the runs down.
Pushed into the gap. That brings the scores level. Martin, chasing that one, tucked off his legs. One run to Chopra, and the end of the over. Great shot by Chopra.
Really good shot there, nicely timed and picked the gap perfectly.
McGrath continues. That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. The bowler won't like that one little bit.
Well, he used his feet brilliantly there and lifted it high over the boundary.
That's a big hit. It'll go all the way. McGrath won't like that at all.
What an effortless shot. Brilliant.
There it goes.
Run.
A great take by Martin.
That went up miles. It had snow on it by the time it came down.
McGrath gets his first wicket. Let's see the action replay of that. So then, that's the end of Chopra. McGrath continues. That's a fantastic strike. Tendulkar used his feet and smashed it for 6.
The fielder just watched it, going.
There it goes. Martin is in pursuit. Martin couldn't quite reach it. Martin just picks that up inside the rope. The batsmen changed their mind. 23 runs came from that over by McGrath.
That was an expensive over for Australia.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGill. We were diving for cover with that one.
Well, he really hit that a long way. Exciting stuff.
McGill to Tendulkar. He's got hold of that one, out of the ground. India now lead by 36.
Another one of those, and this bowler could be out of the attack.
That's got through, he's out.
He got everything wrong there and played all around a straight delivery.
McGill gets his first wicket. This was the end of the innings for Tendulkar. Tendulkar scored 19 runs from 5 balls. That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGill. India move on to 23.
That's a demoralising sight for any bowler, seeing the ball sail over the fence.
That's a huge 6. India now lead by 48.
Great strike. It looked like 6 the moment he struck it.
That's cleared the boundary. 6 runs. India have taken their total on to 295.
The bowler can't believe it, but it is out of the ground. 6 runs.
McGill was expensive in that over.
His skipper won't be too pleased with him after that over.
Up and over and 4 runs. Super shot by Dravid.
He's always looking for that shot. It's a really strong point for him.
McGrath continues. It's in the air, but it'll drop safely. McGrath to bowl to Dravid. Stopped by Hayden. McGrath continues. Oh, that's gone a long way. Dravid has taken his score into the 90s.
He really is very good straight down the ground.
There it goes. And he's got away with it. Dravid waiting at the striker's end. That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. That's into the stand, and a brilliant catch by the spectator.
His straight driving is perfect at times.
Bowling figures for McGrath. 7 overs, 0 maidens, 1 for 171. That's cleared the infield. Ganguly was very quickly onto that one.
That's a positive start and shows he's pretty confident out there.
McGill continues. McGill to Ganguly. There it goes, right out of the ground. Ganguly absolutely smashed that for 6.
He smashed that a long way. Great to watch for the neutral, but the bowler won't be too happy.
There it goes. Martin is after that one. Martin couldn't quite reach it. That's cut off by Martin. Ganguly has said no to another run. Hit straight to a fielder. McGill to bowl his wrist spin. "11 runs were picked up from that over by Dravid.
Australia can't afford to give away that many runs.
Gillespie to Ganguly. Gillespie has got him.
He seemed to completely misjudge the delivery and ended up playing all around it.
Gillespie gets his 2nd wicket. This was how the wicket fell. Ganguly makes his way back to the dressing room.
He got himself settled and then gave his wicket away. He'll be disappointed with that.
That's cleared the rope. 6 runs. That was 6 all the way.
That's the way to do it. Get to the pitch of the ball and hit straight through the line. 6 runs.
Martin is after it. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. He's cleared the infield. 4 runs. That wasn't a very good delivery.
He picked that up nicely, and it's got him 4.
Gillespie continues. There it goes. Martin is chasing that one. Martin couldn't quite reach it. The sweeper picks up. A couple there to Laxman. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Gillespie. India now lead by 102.
The bowler won't like that one little bit.
And the end of the over. Six. The lead has now moved past 100.
What an effortless shot. Brilliant.
Dravid facing. Bickle is in pursuit. Bickle reaches it before it crosses the boundary. India move on to 350. He's smacked that over the top and been rewarded with 4. McGill is not impressed.
That's a nice start to his innings. Should settle him down.
Over the top and away for 4. Picked up very early by Laxman.
Well, it was in the air, but there's no one there. No risk.
McGill continues. He's got that one over the infield and away for 4.
Well, that sends an early message to the bowlers, and they need to keep it tight.
McGill, the ball is wrist spin. Confident appeal. Well, the umpire shakes his head. It's a tough job being an umpire.
Yes, Richie, it looked out to me. If I was the bowler, I'd be pretty disappointed. A difficult decision for the umpire there.
McGill has bowled 4 overs, 0 maidens, 1 for 68. There it goes. That's over the infield and racing away for 4. India now lead by 125.
The straight drive is his favourite shot, and it shows.
Dravid waiting at the striker's end. Gillespie continues. It's straight at Hayden. Gillespie continues. Play it away with comfort. India have taken their total on to 367. Oh, that is an excellent shot by Laxman. Magnificently cut away for 4 by Laxman.
Well, that was a perfectly played cut. Kept on top of it, rolled the wrists, and it just sped to the fence.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off Gillespie. Gillespie won't like that at all.
Well, he used his feet brilliantly there and lifted it high over the boundary.
Gillespie was bowled 6 overs, 0 maidens, 2 for 130. McGill to bowl his wrist spin. McGrath is after that one. That was very close to the stumps. Laxman facing. He's worked that into the gap. That's racing away to the square leg boundary.
That's the perfect leg glance. Just use the pace of the ball to deflect it to the boundary.
McGill continues. Stopped by Gillespie. They have 6 wickets in hand.
Some of the batting we saw from the middle order in the first innings was ordinary, to say the least.
Hit straight at McGrath. They have 6 wickets in hand. McGill to bowl his leg spin. That over cost 3 runs. Up and over and 4 runs. He used his feet superbly there.
A bit uppish, but safe enough, 4 runs.
Gillespie continues. That's straight up in the air. And safe. There's just one there. There it goes. That's cleared the infield. That's 50 for Laxman.
What a clever piece of batting. He picked a safe area and just lifted it over the infield.
Laxman facing. Laxman is very quickly onto that one.
That'll be a real confidence booster for him. Should get rid of any nerves.
It's gone way into the stands. 6 runs. That easily cleared the boundary.
That's the way to do it. Get to the pitch of the ball and hit straight through the line. 6 runs.
It's in the air. Safely pouched by Martin.
That was a bad shot. He really seemed to lose concentration.
Gillespie gets his 3rd wicket. We can have a look at that again. Laxman goes for 60.
That was a fine innings.
19 runs came from that over.
Australia need to keep it tighter than that.
There it goes. Bevan is in pursuit. Bevan couldn't quite reach it. Dravid has said no to another run. That's cleared the boundary. 6 runs. That's the first runs of the day for Patel.
He smashed that a long way. Great to watch for the neutral, but the bowler won't be too happy.
Martin is after it. India now lead by 172. Bickle is chasing that one. That's pierced the leg side field. India move on to 414. Martin is not going to reach that. McGrath is not impressed.
That was a nicely timed shot. You don't need to smash the ball to the boundary every time.
McGrath to Patel. Easy catch.
The fielder did well there. He made it look easy, but it was a difficult catch to take.
McGrath gets his 2nd wicket. This was how the innings ended for Patel. Patel makes his way back to the dressing room and the end of the over. Edged through the slips.
He'll be looking long and hard at the captain after that. If only a fielder had been there. He really is very good straight down the ground.
Dravid waiting at the striker's end. There it goes. Lehman is in pursuit. Lehman couldn't quite reach it. Collected by Lehman. India now lead by 183. Ooh, that looked quite nasty.
The batsman's getting a bit of a working over out there.
Gillespie continues. That's in the stands. 6 runs. India have taken their total on to 430.
The straight drive is his favourite shot, and it shows.
There it goes. Lehman is after that one, but it'll drop safely. Lehman doing the fielding. That's 2 more runs on the board. That's the end of the 20th over.
That was an expensive over for Australia.
That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. That's the first boundary for Harbhajan Singh.
It doesn't really matter if it goes in the air if you hit it that far.
That's edged and out. Lovely catch. He's got a great pair of hands.
Well, he just picked the fielder out perfectly with that shot.
That's the 3rd wicket now for McGrath. This was the end of the innings for Harbhajan Singh. Harbhajan Singh scored 6 runs from 2 balls.
Well, with the fall of that wicket, they'll be hoping to mop up the tail quickly.
Martin is chasing that one. One run to Khan. McGrath to bowl to Dravid. There it goes. Lehman is after it. Lehman couldn't quite reach it. India now lead by 200. India move on to 447.
His straight driving is perfect at times.
3 bowlers have now been used by Ponting. That's gone high in the air. Martin is in pursuit and safe. Fielded on the boundary by Martin. They've turned that into 2. That's good running. Gillespie continues. Martin is after it. Martin just picks that up inside the rope. There's just one there. Hayden is chasing that one. That's cut off by Hayden. One more to Dravid. He's really given that a whack. 6 runs. Gillespie won't like that at all.
Well, he used his feet brilliantly there and lifted it high over the boundary.
Khan facing. Gillespie to bowl to Khan. Ten runs came from that over by Gillespie. There it goes. Lehman is after that one. And he's got away with it. Lehman cuts that off. Two runs to Dravid. Comfortably held by Lehman.
Very safely taken. Soft hands, that's what's important.
McGrath has taken 4 wickets now. We can have a look at that again. India 8 down now for 459. He's cleared the infield. 4 runs. Nehra was very quickly onto that one.
What a good placement. No one at home. Over the top for 4.
Nehra facing. Edged and safe.
He beat the batsman comprehensively, but the ball just didn't go to hand.
India now lead by 226. McGrath continues. That's over the rope. 6 runs off McGrath. India have taken their total on to 473.
Another one of those, and this bowler could be out of the attack.
That's a big hit. It's 6. Nehra used his feet and smashed it for 6.
Excellent batting. Got himself to the pitch and struck it hard for 6.
22 runs were picked up from that over by Nehra. That's over the rope. 6 runs off Gillespie, and they were diving for cover in the stand there.
The fielder just watched it. Going, going, going.
There it goes. Martin is after it. Martin couldn't quite reach it. Fielded in the deep by Martin. India now lead by 246. Khan facing. Edged through the slips.
He'll be looking long and hard at the captain after that. If only a fielder had been there.
India have taken their total on to 491. Well taken. A great catch. He got his hands in the right place and somehow it stuck.
He got into great position to take that catch.
Gillespie gets his 4th wicket. This was how the innings ended for Khan. So then, that's the end of Khan.
They're valuable runs. Tailenders can really boost the total by chipping in with it.
Yes.